What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today we're going to be opening more of the newest Pokemon trading card game set, Vivid Voltage. We're going to be building decks out of these build and battle kits and then pitting them against one another to see which trainer comes out on top in some exciting tabletop gameplay action. If you're looking for Vivid Voltage cards, make sure to check out FullGripGames.com for pre-orders, which are available now. Supporting the shop at Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. Now, with that being said, let's get right on into the action. Now, these are going to be, presumably, are these going to be the first?
Yes, this is the first. Honestly, this is probably the first pack I've opened in like 6 months.
Oh my gosh, that is pretty exciting. Yeah, and you said you know playing paper cards is not something that you've been obviously doing a lot of either. You know, since League, I mean, it's so crazy. You know, we used to just get together every week and play.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
it's nuts.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what the promo is. We got a Lugia.
All right, so let's go ahead and show off the Lugia here. Lugia, as the promo, has got that wind pressure attack, 250 damage. Ooh. Insane. And it does nothing if your opponent has 5 or fewer cards in the hand. So you punish your opponent for having a huge hand, 130 damage, or 130 HP, and has a resistance to fighting. So good stuff there, Nick.
Yes, all right, so let's get cracking on this evolution
kit. I've seen a lot of really cool, we could just give away the codes as well. So like we'll hold up all the codes. So if you are here in the chat, you know, hopefully you've got some quick reflexes on the code front.
So we got the Lugia, we got a quick ball, Professor's Research.
Opal's really interesting. You flip 2 coins, and then for each heads you can search your deck for whatever you want.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's pretty nuts, yeah.
I got a couple Nessa, which makes me think that we got the
Arrokuda. Check that out. You've got the Arrokuda Cramorant line.
Oh,
that is so sick.
Cramorant's one of my favorite new Pokemon.
Let me show off
this card is absolutely nuts.
Cramorant and Arrokuda. These guys are so cool. Cramorant has got that continuous gulp missile attack. You discard any number of Arrokuda from your bench, and it does 60 damage for each Arrokuda you discard. And then Arrokuda searches out more Arrokudas with its flock attack. And of course, you can combo that with Nessa, which comes conveniently in the seeded pack as well. Nessa gets you up to 4 in any combination of water Pokemon and water energy from your discard pile into your hand. So a really cool little strategy that comes in the kit. And that's only half the kit so far.
Yep. And then let's see what else we got. We got a Bird Keeper, a Sonia, a Hop. The best card in pre-release format.
It's really good.
Evo Incense, and then we got Picky Peck.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm really jealous of your kit.
We got the Trumbeak. This Trumbeak is really cool.
Trumbeak 2 cannon line.
2 cannon
is some of my the code. There you go. Good stuff. The Trumbeak 2 cannon line, and you go ahead, tear it and just drop it on the floor. That's how we do it. Yep. And I'll clean it up later. Yes, the Trumbeak is really insane. It's got this charging trumpet ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, you get to look at the top 3 cards of your deck and attach any energy you find there to your Pokemon. So it's just a general energy accelerator, which is something that, you know, we don't have a lot of in standard format. There's, of course, Turbo Patch. Trumbeak is like a little bit more dependable than Turbo Patch because you can use a Rangaroo to stack an energy on top of your deck and then accelerate it with Trumbeak, which I think is really interesting. There actually is an Rangaroo in this set if you happen to pull the gold one.
Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
And then 2 cannon. Loop Cannon does 160 damage and puts 2 energy attached to the 2 cannon back into your hand.
What a monster.
Yeah, absolutely. Now let's see if you can pull any cards out of your packs to complement this this kit that you've got going on.
We got 4 guys. Let's start with the Zarude.
Yep. All right. Now, what decks have any decks kind of piqued your interest? Potential decks that you're looking forward to building with this set?
The first one I want to build is Whimsicott Garbodor.
Yeah,
I think that's just a really cool. Conceptually, it's really cool. Right. They're both good attackers. Whimsicott getting to do 40 damage on like a tool drop style attack.
Yeah,
is very good.
For sure, for sure. Yep.
I guess we'll start with the code.
There you go. And we open. You can hold it like this and just like go one by one. Yep.
All right. Let's see. We got Chatot, Clobbopus, Skiddo, Shuppet, Fairseed, the Galarian Stunfisk.
The Stunfisk. Let me show this off. This is actually like a really good card for pre-release format. It's got this counterattack ability, And whenever the Stunfisk takes damage, whether it's knocked out or whatever, what have you, it actually just does 30 damage back. So it's so good. A basic, right? And it's got the grip and squeeze attack for 3 colorless, so it's splashable. You can play it in whatever deck you want. It does 90 damage, and the defending Pokemon can't retreat next turn. And thank you so much, Puffy Smashers, for that sub. Much, much appreciated.
And then we got a Flareon as the rare. Got the Excadrill, a steel type. That's good. That's pretty cool. Cargo and another Nessa.
A third Nessa. That's so good for your deck. That's
now I just need 2 more Cramorant. I've got a meta deck built.
Absolutely. I know, right? 2 more Cramorant. You've got your deck already. That is so sick.
All right, let's see this next pack. We got a Clefairy with a mini metronome attack.
Oh,
this
does
could be
it?
pretty
What is
interesting. So it flip a coin. If heads, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon attacks and use it as this attack.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
Oh yeah, it could be good. I don't know if it'd be as good in pre-release, but it has it could have a spot in this game.
I think the really interesting thing about your deck so far is that there's no energy requirement.
Oh, I know.
It's like you've got colorless. So like whatever you pull, you can just splash into your deck.
Yep.
Which I think is really cool.
We got the Whalmer, Tynamo, Execute, Chatot. We got Magearna with Wind-Up Cannon. 20 more for each of your opponent's bench.
Did you get double Magearna
I got
pack?
double Magearna.
Yeah, let me see. It's the double Magearna pack. Oh my gosh.
That is a beautiful looking card.
Gotta love that when that happens. Instant consistency though. If you want to build your deck around Magearna, you could. It's got the overhaul attack, and you shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 6 cards. So that's super consistent. And then Wind Up Cannon for a metal and a colorless. This attack does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So that actually just could add up. If your opponent has 5 bench Pokemon, you're going to be dealing 110 damage for just 2 energy.
That could be very good. Another Cramorant.
No way! Oh my gosh, he's got an invincible deck.
I got Kakuna and Sir Chester Bath.
Sick. And
the code.
Oh my gosh, you've got an invincible. I don't know that I can beat this. This just seems absolutely insane. You know, the
be awful bittersweet if you get the Charizard.
Right. Absolutely gnarly. I mean, you love to boost up the consistency of the stuff you've already. Yeah. And the crazy thing is, if you pull Arrokuda, you can play more than 4.
I can just play.
You can play 5, 6, 7. Exactly. That's something that a lot of people don't know about pre-release format, is that you're not limited to 4 of a card in your deck. You can play as many as you pull. So if Nick gets a 5th and a 6th Arrokuda,
I got 6 Arrakudas on the bench.
I'm going to feel really bad. Oh, that's so crazy.
All right, for this pack, we got Drillbur, got another Clefairy, another Whalmer.
Second Whalmer.
Another Tynamo, another Execute. We got Dedenne. What does that do? Oh, it's just 10 in confusion.
And there's your Garbodor.
We got that Garbodor. Trash Cyclone, 30 damage for each Pokemon tool card in your discard pile. Then you shuffle them back into your deck.
Really cool card, potentially for a meta deck or a standard deck, but not going to be a lot of tools in this pre-release format, unfortunately.
A 4th Cramorant.
No! No way! Oh, I'm getting sacked.
We got Drone Rotom. Your opponent reveals their hand. If they do, look at the top card of your opponent's deck. We got Swoobat, and here is the code.
All right, one more pack. I am actually pulling for you to get. I'm looking for 2 Arrokuda in this pack. I want you to get a reverse and one in the. Is it just a common? Yeah, I mean you could very easily get it. A 5th Arrokuda. You've got your whole deck.
All right, for this pack, we got Larry Meowth, Duskull, Voltorb, Weedle.
No Arrokuda.
No Arrokuda, unfortunately. Swoobat, we got Donphan.
Donphan's actually really good, but
I do not believe I got a Phanpy.
Yeah.
Hero's Metal, another Stunfisk.
Second Stunfisk.
And Sableye.
What does the Sableye do? Usually,
I am not sure.
All right, Sableye has got Filch, which draws a card, and then it's got the Torment attack for 2 colorless. Choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks. During your opponent's next turn, that Pokemon can't use that attack, and it does 30 damage.
Ooh,
so
interesting.
It's actually an interesting colorless attacker there.
And then here is the code.
So I think you certainly got some stuff to think about here. Yeah, let's go ahead. You've got the Magearna, you've got some Stunfisks, and of course you've got the 3 Nessa, the 4/4 Arrokuda. I mean, at a certain point, I don't even think you needed more Arracudas because you have 3 Nessa in your deck now too.
Right.
So the consistency is there. It just seems really, really, really good. I mean, I'm definitely intimidated. So we'll build your deck after I crack my kits.
All
so
right.
let's
Sounds
see
good. Sounds good.
what I can get. I mean, I think you've got the dream kit there, though. I think
That was pretty gnarly.
between the Cramorant and the Trumbeak line, I think those have got to be now no hits per se.
Yes.
But a very good deck.
Yeah.
Very good deck. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one here and see what we grab. Now we do have the Lugia promo already, so let's see if we can't find a different promo. We've got Donphan. I really like Donphan. I think Donphan's very good. I think your whole deck resists Donphan. I think even the Cramorant resists fighting.
Is the Cramorant resistant too?
Yes, and sure enough, here we are. We do have Donphan as our promo. Now, Donphan is I think, probably my favorite out of the promo options, just because the artwork is amazing.
Yes, the artwork is
120 damage for 1 energy. I mean, that gets me excited, okay? You're telling me turn 2, 120. That is a lot of pressure for just 1 energy. Not a lot required to pull that off. And then heavy impact deals 90 damage for 3. So I'm really stoked to see what we have to back up this Donphan in our kits. So I think we're guaranteed maybe at least a 2/2 Donphan line. We've got that, and we've got Leon, which make me think that I might have the Charizard line as well, which would be insane because you've got the guys who resist these.
Resist fighting and hit Charizard for weakness.
Hit Charizard for weakness. So here we are. Yes, sure enough, we do have the Charizard line. And Charizard, of course, a very cool card. It's got the Battle Sense ability. Once during your turn, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, and discard the others. And then Royal Blaze does 100 damage for 2 energy and 50 more damage for each of the Leon that you have in your discard pile. So the kit comes with 1 Leon there, so we could do 180 damage if we play the Leon in the same turn that we use that Royal Blaze attack. We've also got Dan. We've got B. Dan.
Best card in format.
Rock, paper, scissors time. Yep. And then I'm not a big fan of the Quagsire line. We played with this a little bit this weekend with Sean. Quagsire has got 120 HP and the Fickle Impact, and it is fickle indeed. 180 damage for 3, but it does nothing if you have 2, 4, or 6 prize cards remaining. So literally half the time, it just does nothing. So that's, for a Pokemon that you'd have to put 3 energy on in order to be able to attack, I don't want it to do nothing half the time.
Yeah.
Personally. There's our code from the kit, if anybody redeemed that. And then we do have one of the Hitmon tops, which has got 1 energy cycle, draw, discard a card from your hand, draw 3 cards. Pretty useful. And then the 2/2 Donphan line. So let's see what we can get to
that's adorable.
add to. I know the Fampi's actually really good. And this was something that I didn't fully take advantage of when I played my pre-release over the weekend. Fampi has got the strike back attack for a fighting and a colorless. This attack does 30 damage for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And the Donphan's 120 Earthquake deals 20 damage to all your bench Pokemon. So you can power up your Fampi to be this kind of glass cannon at the
That's
end.
a really cool combo.
Yeah, it is. So I really, really like that Donphan was included in the pre-release kits. Now, let's see, to start things off, we've got Riolu, Eevee, Seedot, Electrike, Clefairy, Sir Chester Bath, which all basic Pokemon take 20 less damage from attacks, which is actually less good in pre-release format because we're going to be playing with lots of evolutions. And we've got a Lycanroc. Okay. 1 energy, rock throw, 40 damage. And then Sharp Mane for fighting in colors does 70, which is fine if I happen to get myself, maybe some rock roughs or something like that. Telescopic Sight, which is a good card, but I don't know that I have anything that snipes the bench. In this particular deck, Ferrothorn Swift Swing for 1 metal energy does 30 damage for each metal energy attached to this Pokemon. And then it's a little like hit and run, so then you'd go to the bench, which is kind of interesting. Go Goats and our code. So nothing there to really boost up the consistency of my deck, but that's fine. I'm feeling like I'm gonna rip a Pokemon V or something like that, or an amazing rare.
That sick Talonflame.
And then it's just going to, or Talonflame would be insane in this deck. Yeah, Talonflame with the Charizard. I feel like I would be worried about decking out.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
You know, because and we got Blitzel, that's cool. Okay, but I actually love this card in Standard. I think this card could be really good. Banette has got this Curse of Devolution ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may evolve one of your opponent's. You may de-evolve one of your opponent's bench Pokemon by putting the highest stage evolution card into your opponent's hand. So basically, it allows you evolve it, and you could devolve one of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
Huh.
So the idea is that you could play this card with like Zacian V, do 230 damage, and then to like a V max, and then use Fion, push it to the bench, devolve it, and then take your 2 prizes, right?
That's nuts.
So I think like that's certainly a very interesting card, and I think that might be a card that could be good enough to see meta play. And this is the kind of thing that I'm talking about, like that could be, you know, a little interesting card that we maybe see, you know, get some play like later on in the format, once the format, you know, kind of really evolves into a VMAX centric metagame. And thank you so much, Daver, for the 600 bits there. Yeah, the Banette artwork is amazing. I do find a Charmeleon.
Cover up the
Oh yeah, we'll start doing that. Okay, I'll cover up the QR, that way, you know, somebody with a scanner out there. That sounds good. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, excellent. So that should, you know, at least give things a little bit more of a, you know, make it a little bit easier to maybe compete for those. All right, up next we've got Wailmer, we've got Cottony, Clobopus, Electrike, Execute, Aromatic Grass Energy, which I actually don't know. As long as it's attached to a Pokemon provides grass, the grass Pokemon is attached to recovers from all special conditions. There you go. Cool. And cannot be affected by special conditions either. And then we've got Galarian Berserker. It's got Steely Claws. Flip 3 coins. If any of them are heads, your opponent reveals their hand. And then for each head, you discard a trainer card from your opponent's hand. And then 3 for 90. We got Fighting Energy, Go-Goat again, Windun Stadium, and a Matang. All right. Oh. I'm trying, Chad. I'm trying. There you go with the code. Now, the last pack magic. I'm going to need some because I'm not thinking that, you know.
blessings in the chat.
Yes, blessings in the chat. I need a hero. There is something in this pack. I don't know if it's a hero, but we do have something, chat. I seen it. I singed it. There we go. Galarian Meowth, Cottony, and Arrokuda.
I'll take that.
Yeah, yeah, well, you know, we'll trade. All right. Peaky Peck. That would have been sick for your pack, too. We got Electrode, which I actually love. It's Buzz Zap Generator ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon's on your bench, you may search your deck for up to 2 Lightning Energy cards and attach them to your Lightning Pokemon in any way you like. Then it knocks out the Pokemon. Tough in pre-release format. And then what do we get? Ooh, a full art Alistair. Very cool card. However, how much is it going to help me in my, let's see, focus camera, focus. How much is it going to help me in my quest to beat Nick here? We do have that nice, pretty full art Alistair, though, boosting the consistency of the deck at the very least. We'll take it. That is my first pull so far from...
First pull of the day.
The first pull of the day and my first pull altogether. We got Girafarig, Alistair, another Alistair, very spooky pack here. And then the code. Excellent. So, Nick, let's pull out your cards and see what your finished deck is going to look like, and let me know how many energy, or I guess you got your energy pack, so you'll just yep. Build the deck and see what you think you're going to take to our best of 3 battle here. Best of luck, Nick. Would you like heads or tails?
Tails.
Heads it is. I will be going first.
All right,
and let's get this thing underway. 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, we have got quite the opening hand here. Okay.
All
this
right,
seems fine.
4
prizes. We are playing pre-release format, 4 prize games. We're going to do best 2 out of 3. And let's get it started.
Right,
got Whoop Dog in the active against Peaky Pack. I'll draw for turn. And I've got no energy in my hand. And we're going to pass it on over to you.
All right. Let's see. Draw here. You know what? Let's go right into it with the opal.
With the opal sounds good. I'm like thinking to myself, oh no, he's about to Marnie me.
All right,
like,
we got one.
Can't get
Turn one Marnie.
Marnied.
Yeah. All right.
Can't
So
get
search. I
Marnied.
get to search my deck for one card since I
Yep.
got one heads.
Absolutely.
Let's see. What am I gonna go with? I think it might just be the best here.
And you got to be thinking about, you know, you got the Peaky Peck already. You know, we could see that Charging Trumpet ability come into play.
Yep. And I'm actually gonna grab. Oh yeah.
You don't have to reveal to me. Yeah.
Well. Yep.
It's gonna be
for the fans at home.
Yeah,
It's gonna be
yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's got to be that Trumbeak.
It's been a long time since I've referred to Trumbeak. It was what, Lost March was
Lost
it?
March.
Yeah.
Oh, what
Trombone.
What
I used to call
what
him.
a devastating archetype.
I know.
I was so hopeful for that and just did not pan out.
And a quick ball as well.
Grab a Kramer.
Seems good. I think my favorite part about playing paper cards is getting to just play with the hand.
Oh, absolutely.
Feels good. Shuffle the hand around, shuffle some cards. Yep. Feels good, man.
Thanks, Psychologist Kane, for saying support your local Logan Paul.
No. I think Chad is talking about Logan Paul right now because
Yeah,
obviously
doesn't surprise me,
the popularity with his Pokemon openings and stuff.
All right, we're gonna go 2 Arrokuda on the bench.
Yep.
Attach. I'm gonna attach to the Picky Peck, and we're gonna peck for 10.
Peck for 10. All right. Oh, Chat's trying to get Logan Paul to watch one of my videos. Okay. Well, let me know how that goes. Excellent. Now I'm considering here. I could just go for Opal, which would allow me to see, like, you know, maybe. I mean, because it would be devastating to miss an energy attachment this turn. So the thing is, if I just flip heads with Opal, you know, then I could like get myself into some stuff. I think it probably is stronger to just go Alistair, C3 cards, and then I have to discard one. And I think that play ended up feeling pretty good. So as far as cards to discard, I don't think that I am going to be needing this, the second Charmeleon, I guess, can go. Okay, seems fine. We're going to evolve Charmeleon here on our bench. We're going to get fire energy onto the Charmeleon, and then I have to just pass to you.
All right.
Yep.
So we'll go ahead and top deck. There's not much to do this turn. We're going to go ahead and Trumbeak. So when I play this from my hand to evolve, I look at the top 3 cards of my deck and attach any number of basic energy I find there to my Pokemon any way I like. I found 1.
You get a bonus energy attachment there to the Cramorant. Very cool.
And we'll go ahead and shuffle up.
Cramorant is threatening a continuous Gulp Missile for 120 damage right now.
Yep, and then I'm going to attach another one. I will bench that Cramorant. Go ahead, retreat.
Yep.
And we're going to continue Gulp Missile with 1.
1.
That
60 plus 10.
Yes, that peck ended up working out pretty well.
Getting the exact math, forcing my Charmeleon up. My goodness. Okay.
Oh no.
Well,
you got it? You got a basic?
I do have a Charizard, and I can knock out your Cramorant, so
Alrighty.
that is going to be good. All right, we're going to go ahead and use Battle Sense, top 3 cards. Pick one, discard the others. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Going to discard the... Let's see, I have not played my supporter yet. I'm going to discard... Probably... those 2, and then keep the 3rd. And then I'm going to play Opal this turn because I really just want some Pokemon to back up my Charizard. So we've got 1 hits.
Alrighty.
That'll do. Yes, indeed. So we're gonna go in and just get ourselves no secrets here. We're getting Fampy to help get us, potentially a Donphan next turn could be good. I mean, even if the Charizard goes down. Oh no, I'm only doing 100 damage? Oh, I misplayed. But I guess, yeah, I had a Leon in my hand, but it's cool. I guess I'm doing 100. It's chill. I mean, you still need more Arracudas to knock me out, so.
Yeah.
It's chill. All right. Yeah. I still wanted to, I mean, yeah, I could have taken the knockout, would have left me with no basics. All right. It's fine. Yeah. Oh! No, don't be bad. Oh, yeah. I discard the Leon. I'm gonna discard the Leon with my. Oh no, it's fine. I played the Opal. Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
What?
No. Because I was like, I still could have. I could have. Oh no, you have to battle when you battle sense. I'm getting lost in the sauce.
Oh, okay.
It has to be discard up one of the top 3.
Yeah.
I was like, and then I was like, oh, if I Alistair'd, I could discard. There are a lot of ways to discard the Leon this turn. I could have played it. I could have Alistair'd it, but I didn't do any of those. So Royal Blaze for 100. That's all we got.
All right.
Yeah. And Royal Blaze for 100. All right.
All right,
Press F in the chat for me not playing Leon this turn. That being said, not playing Leon would have left me with no basics. So.
Not much to do, and I'm going to go ahead and use Evolution Incense.
Yeah. And I think having potential Donphan next turn does feel good. But also, it would have been really nice to knock out the Cramorant.
I will go ahead and grab... I'm actually going to go ahead and grab another Trumbeak preemptively.
Yeah.
Getting that extra energy out there could prove pretty valuable if I can, top deck a Picky Peck in the next turn or two.
Right.
Alright. And I will go ahead and also bench the Magearna.
Seems good.
And let's continue Scald Missile for 120.
120. All right. So Charizard living through the turn. Feels good. And now your board's a little sparse.
It's looking a little sketch over here.
I have to say. Okay, so now I'm going to Alistair, so we're just going to draw 3 cards. And then I have to discard 1 card. And at this point, I can just get rid of the Charizard because I know that I have all 3 of my Charmeleons are accounted for. And we're going to go basic energy onto the Phanpy, evolve into Donphan.
Alrighty.
And I know at this point, I don't need to do extra damage for the Royal Blaze and actually take the knockout. And then I don't think I need to use my Battle Sense ability necessarily because...
You gotta watch out for deck out in this format.
Exactly.
Let's see. Oh. Oof. I'm just gonna pass.
Oh my goodness. That is rough for sure.
Ugh.
We're gonna hop for and it feels bad in pre-release. Your opponent just playing a supporter every turn. Just out here. Battle Sense for knockout or Royal Blaze for weakness. Yeah.
Let's go ahead, put that up there. Not benching that. I don't know if I'm benching that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that and pass.
All right, so we're going to draw. We've got Leon, and now we will Royal Blaze. Yeah, for enough to take the knockout. Yeah.
Put the Trumbeak up there. Ooh.
You have a bailout, Sonya. Okay.
All right, so 2 basic Pokemon or 2 basic energy. I'd love to get, one of each right now. Because this is pretty tough looking here.
Right. And it's the one thing I wish about Sonya is that I could get basics. I wish I could get basic Pokemon and basic energy. But having to choose is tough because you definitely want 1 basic, 1 energy would be great. But then the Trumbeak's in the active. I'm using Royal Blaze for 150 damage. You'd have to retreat this turn. Is there a way out of this?
Yeah, there's not really.
Yeah.
Actually, you're doing 150, right?
150, yep.
Yep, you got it.
It's it. Yeah. GG's.
The
all
biggest
right.
thing I
All right, yes. Best of luck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. Wow, we got another all-star hand over here. I have to say that seems good. Okay. So let's...
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Gonna go here. Gonna go here. And... Alright, good luck, Nick.
Good luck to you, too.
Alright, starting off with the Cramorant, and I've got my Hitmontop in the
start.
active. So Hitmontop can get me a little bit of extra draw, which I do really like.
I'm going to go ahead and bench that Stunfisk, an Arrokuda.
Yep.
And a Picky Peck. And
Seems
then we'll
good.
Go ahead, attach Water Energy, and pass over to you.
Alright, so draw for turn. And... see, I've got turn 1 cycle draw, which could just get me discard a card from my hand, draw 3 cards. Would you really like to see that? I've also got a pretty explosive draw myself with Dan. All right, on shoot.
All right.
Okay, on shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Ah, you got me. All right, 2 cards it is. I'm not very good at rock, paper, scissors, it would seem, from my experience playing so far in this pre-release format. I think I do like the energy on the Hitmon top, and I'll bench Wooper. I think seems fine. And I'm going to use Cycle Draw, discard a card from my hand, and draw 3 cards. So I think I am going to discard Charizard and draw 3 cards. A little bit risky. Discard it, sure enough, discarding the Charizard. But I didn't have any of the pre-evos in my hand at the time, and I do have 2 Charizard in the deck, so I was like, you know, it's fine. I think I'm leaning more in a fighting direction this game, it seems.
Yeah. All right, so let's see. I will start with a hop. Just draw 3. Quite a conundrum we got here. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna bench another Picky Pack. Not too worried about limiting damage output. I know it might be a couple turns before I really get a good attack off. So I'm actually gonna attach a metal to the Galarian Stunfisk.
Yep.
And I'll go ahead and pass.
Sounds good. All right.
Just hitting for 60 on that Hitmon top just would not feel good.
Nah, it feels kind of bad, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now here, I think I want to... Interesting. We're going to hop, draw 3 cards. 2, 3. And then I can put Charmander down, get that started. It feels bad. That fighting resistance is like really impactful. Going to make it so that my Donphan does not take a knockout on your Cramorant. So I think I might go in and attach 1 more energy to my Hitmon top. And maybe look at a potential Tornado Kick next turn. And then Cycle Draw, we get to discard a card from my hand, draw 3 cards. So we're going to discard Charmander and draw 3 cards.
All right, sounds good. Draw a turn. And this turn, we will go in with the Opal.
Yep. One heads and 2 heads. Okay, 2 heads. Very good.
All right, adding 2 cards. Let's see what I got going. I think that gotta go. Definitely there. And probably that. Let's see what else I got.
2 heads, very strong. I searched your deck for, it's like a double computer search.
Yeah, that's
really powerful. Yeah, I mean the double flip though. I mean just like flashbacks to Timer Ball. I don't know if you played during Timer Ball. Yeah. Timer Ball times. It's times where your whole game hinges on hitting the Timer Ball heads.
Timer Ball for 2 Zoroark GX.
Yeah, 2 Zoroark GX. Or, you know, I got my board positions like 3 Zorua, turn 1 Bridget, Timer Ball in hand, ready to go, double tails.
All right, let's see. I will go ahead and bench another Arrokuda.
Okay.
Attach up to the active, and we're going to continue a Sculpt Missile for knockout.
I think that seems good, yeah.
Arrokuda.
All right. It's a little bit of a tough spot for me, for sure. I think we have to go up with the Vampy and draw our card. So let's... B just seems so brutal to play. I mean, honestly,
your deck's not looking too
let's see, I've
hefty
got
there.
Yeah, Charmander. I think I kind of do have to more or less go in with the B though, so I think I'm going to try it. I'm going to bench Wooper. I think if there was a turn to B, now's the turn. So we're going to B and discard the top 5 cards of my deck. I can attach any energy cards I find there to my discard, or any cards I find there to my bench fighting Pokemon in any way I like.
Okay.
Yep, that's it. All right, 1, 2, 3, insane. 4, value 5. All right.
Wow.
Seems good. So
you just got a whole Quagsire powered up.
We did get a whole Quagsire powered up. I think we're just gonna go all 3 onto Whoop Dog over here. Seems good.
Quagsire is one of my favorite Pokemon.
Yeah,
as well.
Evolve into Quagsire.
Just
Sure enough,
face,
Quagsire's ready to go. We've got Donphan in the active.
Wow,
and I can
what a turn.
Yeah, that's
what
insane.
A turn. All right.
So we're gonna just start Earthquake in here for 90, and it deals 20 to all my bench Pokemon.
20. Oh, the 30 resistance. That's
30 resistance.
Barely played any IRL Sword and Shield, so almost forgot about that. All right, let's see. we can go ahead and I'm actually gonna quick fall. We will grab Barracuda number 1.
Seems good.
And then let's see.
Now I do know you're locked into 120 damage this turn.
Yes.
You know, which is very good. So you can't knock out my Donphan. That's the plan, anyways.
And then I'm going to attach to the Stunfisk.
Yep.
And research. I'm going to drop that Lugia.
Sounds good. Energy. Yeah, right. Because you just want bench space for Barracuda at this point, I think.
Yep.
Which makes sense.
It almost feels bad to draw this many cards in this format.
Right. You know, because you just are well aware the deck out is a potential win condition.
All right. Let's see. Gonna go Trumbeak.
Sure. Top 3, and then the rest get shuffled, right?
Yes.
That's so good.
And we got two
hits. Insane.
Metal there, and I'm actually gonna put a water on the Trumbeak.
Seems good.
Ooh, we're running low here.
On your deck.
Yep. But
Trumbeak, I think the Trumbeak's ability is one of the nice hidden gems about this set.
Yeah.
You know, vanilla energy acceleration seems
actually
really good.
For a second Trumbeak.
Insane.
And hit
sure,
another energy.
Why not? You know.
And put that on the Trumbeak as well.
It seems so good. Not gonna lie, a little bit intimidated here. Just looking at this, you know, board setup you've got. And then Quagsire, of course, can do 180 damage, but only half the time.
Is it when you have?
Yeah, I have exactly 2, 4, or 6. Okay. Yep.
And let's see, I attached return. Yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and retreat.
Oh wow!
Energy. And smack with Grip and Squeeze for 90.
90, and I cannot retreat. That is very good.
And then it's got that counterattack ability. If he's attacked in the active, I put 3 damage counter.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So that is tough. All right, we're gonna draw. I do have a second Quagsire that I'll evolve into, which seems fine. Thinking about my own Charizards, I know I'm down to 1, so that's cool as well. I'm going to, let's see, Fire Energy I'm down though. We got 2 Fire Energy there, 3, 4, 5, so 6, 7. There's 2 more available. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1 in my hand. So I think we are going to Alistair, draw 3 cards, getting into the bottom of my deck. We're just going to sack. Oh boy. That's fine. We're gonna sack the Charmeleon and the Donphan, keep the other card. We're gonna go energy drop onto Charmeleon here and Earthquake for knockout. I do 120 and I do 30 damage to myself, put myself to 120. And then yes, we got more damage counters here. Take our first prize of the game. Now, I don't actually know. I haven't played any search cards yet. I don't actually know that my Charizard is in deck. So that is the hope. Is that in the bottom couple cards here?
Drop turn.
Yep.
Evolve into 2 cannon.
Seems good.
Attach a water energy up there.
Yep.
And let's see.
So you've got 2 cannon in the active. Insane card, can use loop cannon, deal 160 damage.
Yep, and I'm gonna go with energy cutoff. Discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon and hit for 60.
60, right? Because that way you keep that energy
on the board. Yeah.
Yep, and you get to take a prize, going to just 2 prizes remaining. Now Quagsire is at the ready here though, because
he is hitting the exact number too.
Yes,
with the resistance,
through that fighting resistance, we're gonna draw a card. Through that fighting resistance, Fickle Impact can get there with 180 damage. So how many cards are left in my deck? 1, 3, 4, 5. Wow. That is not many. If I draw 3 cards,
8. Okay.
If I draw 3 cards right here, then that means I will have 2 more turns to potentially win the game. So that's fine, right? Because then if I draw 3 cards with Alistair, then I will be at 2 prizes remaining. And then we have got 2 cards left in deck. I got to take 1 hit KOs each of the last 2 turns. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to Alistair.
Yeehaw.
Yep, yeehaw. Discarding Dan. I certainly won't play that. Yeah, Dan's fine. That's the card that gets discarded. We do have our Charizard in play now, which is good. And I can attach an energy to the Charizard. And we're going to go Yeah, Fickle Impact for knockout.
Yep. See, I was thinking that I think Quagsire does have some utility in a deck like this, where it could kind of sit in the back. You build it up over time. Especially if you're using your Don fans, which only need 1 energy.
Well, we got the bee. It
The
fully
bee,
powered it up.
The bee did it all for you. Even if you didn't get so lucky on the bee.
Right.
I think it's a really good attacker for this like weird middle part of the game. So yeah, it's cool to see that working out for you. All right, let's see. I would also not like to draw too much more out of the deck, so I'm gonna go with a Nessa. Pull any combination of 4 water energy and water Pokemon from my discard pile.
Seems good.
So I'm gonna grab 2 Arrokuda and 2 water energy.
Yep.
So let's see. We want to bench that guy. Let's see. All right, I'm doing some math in my head. Touch water up there.
The squad's all here.
Squad's out. All right, yeah, and I'm going to continue Sculpt Missile. I got to discard 2 to take the knockout.
Yeah.
And I'm down to 1 prize.
Quagsire goes. Charizard's got to take me there. I got 2 cards left in deck.
Whew.
Yep. Drop. And we're going to go energy drop onto Quagsire.
Mm-hmm.
And just Royal Blaze for knockout.
Yep. You want to check out that discard pile?
Yes, yes.
You have that Leon in there?
I do not.
Okay. But it's
at large.
It's here, right there. So
it is at large currently. Yes.
Indeed. All right. Let's see. Trying to think if there's any possible way I could get out of this. So I think that we gotta. We'll go up with the Cramorant.
Crazy 1-to-1 prize. If you had like the Trumbeak left, like you could pull it off.
All right, let's see. Evo Incense. Look at the rest of the deck. Not much going. Yeah, it looks like all I really got is the old Nessa for everything, and
you're 1 energy short.
Yep.
On the Cram
with Nessa. I got, you know, Arrokuda, energy. But yeah, looking like could bench these guys, attach to Cramorant, and hope that he forgets to say Royal Blaze. So yeah, that'll be it for that series.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna draw, and I've got the Leon. Yeah. So yeah,
unless it was in the prizes, yeah.
Good game there, Nick. Yeah. Now moving on to the next match. Getting ready with our second round of kits. I had Don Fan there for my first one. I also haven't opened a Charizard yet, so that would be the dream for me. If we get a Charizard in this one, let's see. Is it? Nope, Snorlax. All right, still a new one for me though. So really excited. I have not opened Snorlax yet. It's basically Beach. It's like Beach, but it's a Pokemon.
Sean's in love.
Gourmandize. The ability there. Gourmandize once during your turn. If this Pokemon is in your active spot, you can draw cards till they have 7 cards in your hand. And then it ends your turn. 130 HP on a basic Pokemon. Body Slam, 4 energy. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. So looking good. And we've got our 4 packs. Let's see what kind of hotness we can find in the kit. Of course, we're going to be giving away all the codes as well. I'm going to do our best to make sure that we are hiding the QR code so that, you know, it could be a battle of who's got the fastest internet and quickest fingers, right? There you go. So we'll go ahead and show that off and see what we have got in the kit. Of course, we've got the Snorlax. Leon's telling me it is Zard Town again. So we've got the Charizard, we've got Alistair, we've got Sonia, and Research. Very good backup there for the Zard. Sonia, help you get your basics out early. I love that. We do have the 3-2 Charizard line, and I think we saw last time the Charizard is just an extremely powerful card.
Oh, absolutely.
In this pre-release format. So I think that, you know, you could very well just back your entire strategy off of that Charizard to getting it out. We have the 2 research in this pack, which is just insane. Insane consistency. We've got Birdkeeper, Opal, Evolution Incense. Wow, it's the Charizard Trumbeak line. This seems like, honestly, I think, I saw your pack last time, the 2 cannon Cramorant line, and I said that I think was my favorite combination. This might be my favorite
this
combination.
Is pretty good, yeah.
Exactly. Getting to juice up your Charizards with Fire Energy, 2 cannon, 150 HP, Charizard 170 HP, and then the colorless basic Snorlax to just kind of tie it all together. You've got this big tank of a basic Pokemon to help you draw cards as well.
That consistency is
get set up.
In this
so exactly. I'm really excited about where this deck is heading. Let's go ahead and get into our packs and see what we can find to back this deck up. Now let's see. We've got Clefairy. I'll come down here. Yeah, that's fine. Clefairy. We've got Tynamo. Milcery. Is it Milcery or Milcery?
I believe it's Milcery.
It's probably Milcery. Yep. Meowth. Ferroseed. And Jolteon as our rare. It's got the Thunderous Awakening ability. If this Pokemon has a memory capsule attached to it, water Pokemon in play have no abilities. Haven't seen a water ability yet in our pre-release format. We got Moo Cheese. Heal 30 damage from 2 of your Pokemon that have energy attached. Sure, I'll play that. Duwat, Ferrothorn, and the code. There you go. The code.
You gotta pull those codes off the bottom.
I know. I do got to pull the codes off the bottom. We're gonna do them before, before the pack. I think that's gonna be the meta with the codes.
All right.
Up next, so the Moo Cheese. I mean, that seems like a fine trainer card. It just heals, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
you got the space, you might as well play
exactly. It. Oh, we do get a 4th Charmander. Love to see that.
Nice.
Pull the code out. There it is. 4th Charmander going into the deck. Absolutely. We've got Whoop Dog, Galarian Meowth, a Cottony, another Arrokuda. Oh, B.
Wow.
But I'm not playing fighting deck, I don't think. But nice pull there. Shedinja is our rare. It's got the Shell Survival ability. Put this Pokemon into play with the effect of Ninjask's Cast-Off ability. And then Life Squeeze puts damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon until its remaining HP is 10. This is not the kind of card I think you're ever going to play in a pre-release format. Yeah, no chance. Delmise is actually really good if you happen to be running a grass deck. It just, is 130 HP basic Pokemon that is colorless, hook for 20, and then special anchor for a grass and 2 colorless. If it has any special energy attached, does 60 plus 60, so 120. And the Galarian Stunfisk, who I think is my favorite, probably one of my favorite just basics, that you uncommons that you might just find for the pre-release format, because it can just give you a little bit of early game consistency if you're looking to buy a turn or something like that. Now up next, did I get another Charmander? That'd be crazy. I'm playing all the Charmanders if I do. There's our code. And we've got Blitzel, Slugma, no Charmander, Slugma, Beldum, Milcery, Whoop Dog, Shuppet, and Alcremie as our rare. It's got an ability, Sharing Sweets. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon your turn, you may have each player draw a card. Okay. And then Wondershine 60 and Confusion, Auto Confusion. Prerelease gets you, rare fossils. Probably not using any of those. And Electric is our last card. Still no hits yet, but I am happy with a 4th Charmander. That's probably fine.
I'm going to start opening this since it took me about 5 minutes to do it.
You're good. All right, and let's see. In our final pack, do we have any final pack magic? Let's see. Here's our code. See if last pack magic can come in clutch for us. We've got Wailmer, Cottony, Clobopus, Electrike, Execute, Wash Water Energy, which prevents all effects of attacks from your opponent's Pokemon done to the water Pokemon this is attached to. And Orbeetle V! Let's go!
What a cool card.
All right, Orbeetle V. I said, maybe I wasn't going to play any grass stuff, but now that I've got Orbeetle V, I feel like maybe I have to. Stray for 1 grass energy. You may switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon, and the Mysterious Wave does 50 plus 30 more damage for each energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it's an interesting card. 1 retreat cost. I think that certainly could be a card that we think about including in our deck. We've got Darkness Energy, Ferrothorn, Goats, and Prerelease again. So I'm going to take stock of what we have here and actually take a look at the grass cards that we pulled and
Yeah.
see if grass is going to be worth accommodating for in this deck. At the very least, I think probably at least the Orbeetle would be.
Yeah.
So
It only has a 1 grass cost.
Yeah.
What's grass?
Charizard can get you
that.
drawing
Yeah.
through the deck. You know, could help find your grass energies, so on and
It
so
could work.
forth. So could work. We've also got the 2 cannon, which could accelerate onto it. So
Yep. All right, let's see. What do we got in this last kit we're opening today? We got the Lugia again.
all right, so there you go. Lugia is back to back. So
Lugia yet again. All right. And let's get to cracking. We'll start with the code.
I think the interesting thing is about the promo you get is that the promo has very little say over who's actually in the kit.
Yes.
You know, it's like the Charizard, you're going to guarantee the Charizard
you got
to
the
get the
Snorlax
Charizard.
promo with the Charizard, yeah.
Yeah. But you can still get the Charizard. You can still get Cramorants. Like, there's not really, too much.
Yes. All right, so we got that Lugia.
Yeah.
Got Quick Ball. Opal. We got the Dan. Nessa.
It's looking
again.
like Cram. Okay. I'm excited because I like the Cramorant and I want to see it work.
Yes. All right. So we got 4 Arrokuda, 2 Cram. We got the Leon, another Opal, an Alistair.
So you got Cram Charizard.
Yeah, yes.
Interesting.
And I got the 3/2/2 Charizard with that battle sensibility.
Yeah.
Really let you dig through the deck, and then Royal Blaze does more damage for the Leon champ.
Could be good because I think the Cramorant requires a lot of draw, and then the Charizard can help you draw into the Nessas and so on and so forth that you need.
Yep.
So I'm interested to see how this combo works out for sure.
All right.
And then the Lugia is kind of just there as like, a little bit of extra spice.
Yep. Here is the code for the first pack we're opening. And then let's go. We got Sandile, 4 energy. Discard the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck.
Insane.
All right, we got Oshawott. We got Pineco, Clefairy. We have Tynamo, Beldum. Ooh, we got Steelix V.
Dude!
Yo, look at
check
that card.
out.
Oh
Let's
my
see.
goodness.
Yeah. Insane.
What a cool
Steelix
looking dude.
V. Check that. Look at the eyes,
That's
chat.
an ugly mug.
I
but man, he
know. That
looks
is
cool.
definitely an ugly mug right there. Steelix V, 250 HP as a basic that
That is-
resists grass. Raging Hammer, 30 damage. Is it 30 times? 30 plus. This deck does 10 more damage for each damage counter. Oh my gosh. So then if you hit it, this is like an auto win card. Unless the only way around the Steelix is that you have to 1-hit KO it with Charizard. And then Iron Tackle, 210 damage. This Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. So an absolute tank of a card in this pre-release deck we have here.
Yep. And then we got a Trumbeak, Sableye, and a Duat. So we're going to be looking for a Picky Peck so we can play that Trumbeak line and help accelerate some energy. These none of these guys attack for 1 energy, so it'd be nice to see a little bit of extra acceleration there.
Right.
And let's see, next pack. We got, first we got the code right there. And then we're gonna see.
I'm like looking through my own stack to see if there's anything that saves me from the Steelix.
Fair
I don't think that there is.
That is tough. Well, you do hit it for weakness though with that.
I do hit it for weakness. That's gonna be.
Ooh, we got the Whimsicott. Not very good in the pre-release format, but it's got that Flying Fury ability. You it does 40 damage for each, or 10 damage plus 40 more for each tool card you discard from your side of the board. This is something I really want to look at as a potential like kind of rogue meta deck, at least until single prizers can be viable again.
Yes.
And then we got Shift Tree as the rare with the Shifty substitution. As long as this Pokemon is in the active spot, each supporter card in your opponent's hand has the effect draw 3 cards.
Oops, all hop.
Oops, all hop indeed.
Yeah, turn all your opponent's supporter to hop.
And we got Dark Energy, you got Sableye, Duat, and another Opal.
Oh, that seems like an auto include.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
absolutely.
Just chuck that into the deck for sure.
Let's see, pack number 3. And Steelix having that massive colorless cost on there
Is very good, right?
Yeah, it gives it a good opportunity.
Because Cramorant's colorless.
Yeah.
Charizard, you
just
know,
play some
fire
fire and
metal.
a couple
Yep,
metal.
Yep.
All right, here's the code. Put that right there. Can you see that? I can't tell. Yeah, that's good. All right, and then for this pack, we got a Woobat, we got a Tailo, we got a Charmander, nice C4 Charmander, a Wooper, Meowth, we got Duraludon, ooh,
Dude,
Ampharos V full
Ampharos
art.
V as well. Here, let me
Absolutely
grab that.
busted.
Check this out. Ampharos V, absolutely crazy. Wow, we got lightning, we got metal. Nick is really pulling out all the tricks here. Dazzle Blast, 50 damage for lightning and colorless. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. That seems insane.
Oh, that's so good.
For just 2 energy, and then damaging Spark, 120 damage. And it says this attack also does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon that has any damage counters on it. Oh, that's pretty gnarly there. 210 HP Pokemon. I'd say that you got a pretty good looking deck there on your hands.
Yeah, we got Duraludon. He hits for Raging Claws, 2 colorless, 20 plus 10 more for each damage counter on this Pokemon. And Power Blast for 2 metal and a colorless, discard energy from this Pokemon and do 120 damage.
Seems good, man.
So that is up for grabs. We got Grass Energy. We got Stone Fighting Energy, which is pretty good. Fighting Pokemon it's attached to takes 20 less damage from attacks. Electric and Kakuna for this pack.
And one more pack remains. I have to say, your deck is looking mighty intimidating here, Nick. Yes.
All right, and last pack. Let's see. Let's see if we can see an amazing.
Amazing rare 3rd V Pokemon. You know.
I haven't seen any of them up close yet, so I'm hoping to see something. All right, we got Ferroseed.
Just a little bit.
Yep,
there we go. Yep.
All right, so Ferroseed, Chidzene, Drillbur, Oshawott. We got Duskull. We got Loudred with the round attack. Dusknoir, Spectral Breach. As all special energy attached to this Pokemon, or attached to Pokemon, both yours and your opponents, provides single colorless energy and have no other effect. So this could be an interesting disruption card. Reminds me a lot of that Shift Tree that changes all your supporters to hop. I got a Dark Energy. We got a Shuckle, the Delmise, and another Trumbeak. But
Dude,
I don't.
but you don't have the.
I don't think I saw a single picky pack. All right, there is the last code.
All right, good stuff.
Cool.
Now let's pack up your side, and I'm going to take a look at what it's going to look like for my deck. Do I actually go and include the grass cards that I pulled? You know, what's my energy situation looking like?
Ooh, good.
We both started our promos.
Yes,
that's
so
funny.
All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and bench a Charmander and a Steelix V.
Dang, just coming right out here with the big dogs.
Let's see. We want to. So you had that Orbital VMAX. It's got 180 HP, I believe.
Yes, it does. Yep.
So, Wind Pressure could prove to be a pretty powerful attack.
I think so.
So I'm gonna go ahead and attach to the Lugia and pass turn.
All right. So building up for that potential Wind Pressure attack. I've got Peaky Pack, I'm going to go ahead and bench. I've got Charmander, I'm going to go ahead and bench. And, you know, am I ever going to get this Snorlax built up for a potential Body Slam? Like, maybe. I would probably have to Trumbeak onto it, I think, to really get anything very exciting going. I think I like Energy onto Charmander, bench or Beetle. And we're going to Gourmandize for 4.
Wow.
Which is just so insane. Right? Just like help us, but then that also is like playing into your Wind Pressure, like 100%. But like I'm thinking to myself, like I need to set up or else. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and attach a Lightning
sure.
up there, and then really all I could do is go ahead and Gust for 40.
All right, sounds good. Now I do have the option. If you put 4 energies onto your Lugia, Mysterious Wave does 50 damage plus 30 more damage for each energy attached to my opponent's active Pokemon. So I think we're going to start to power up that Orbeetle, and then I'm going to play Sonia too. So Sonia, I'm definitely just looking for 2 basics out of my deck. I'm thinking that potentially the second Trumby, the second Peaky Pack could be very good since, maybe that would give me the opportunity to use true Trumbeaks and really get, my board position established very well. I do have room for 2 more bench Pokemon, so I think, potentially the second Charmander could be big too, but I have to see, do I have like both my Charmeleons in the deck to even give me the opportunity to evolve into 2 Charizards. I think we're going to go Charmander for 1, and I think we're going to go potentially Delmise for the other seems fine. Okay. So like just to give us another big basic Pokemon. So long as we do have the 2 Charmanders, that seems okay. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so we're gonna go there. We're gonna pare our board down a little bit,
Yep.
and then, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, like, all right, if that Lugia gets 4 energy on it, I know Mysterious Wave can do 50 damage plus, 3 times 4, 120. We're gonna be doing 170, which would knock out the Lugia. So, let's see. You went first, or I went first?
I went first.
You went first. So you've attached 2 energies. So I've already attached my turn. Attach return this turn. I will Gormandize for 1.
Okay.
Just end the turn.
Ooh, we got the Dan.
Oh, insane.
Right,
Here we go.
on shoot, right?
On shoot. Yep. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. All right. Yep.
All right.
Just 2 cards. 1 and 1 on Dan's on the day.
I put 20 energy cards in my deck, and I'm wondering why I'm seeing so much energy. All right. Let's see. We can have some options here. I think what I'm actually going to go ahead and do is attach to the Steelix V on the bench.
Yeah.
And I'm going to gust for 40.
I think that makes sense. And that way you're kind of, keeping the Lugia out of harm's way. Let's see here. Now, what do we actually want to do?
Just to clarify, the Orbeetal's 50 plus 30, right?
50 plus 30 for each
Each
energy. Yes.
Okay.
So we've got our Snorlax in the active. Do I want to... Decisions. Okay. I think it's time.
It is time.
I think it's time. Yeah, we're going to attach to Orbeetle.
Okay.
And I'm going to, sure enough, Birdkeeper.
Birdkeeper, that's right.
Yeah,
right.
which actually goes really well with the Snorlax. So we're going to go into Orbeetle and draw 3 cards. Okay. We do have Charmeleon now. And I think it is time to just Mysterious Wave. So we're doing 30 more, so it's 110. Still a nice attack for us to use, though, to soften up that Lugia. I know you can't use your Wind Pressure next turn since you don't have a Trumbeak or anything like that.
Ooh. Let's see here. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to attach a Fire Energy to the Charmander and then Gust for 40.
Sure. Accidentally summoned a gigantic Orbeetle V, so
Love it.
excuse me, chat. Yes, excuse me. Accidentally summoned a huge Orbeetle. All right, so you can use Wind Pressure for 40?
Yep.
All right. There we go. We'll draw for turn.
Mm-hmm.
This is looking like a very nice, stable board presence for me. I've got Charizard. Now I've got Opal, so we're going to use that. Opal is just so good if we can flip some heads. So let's see, we've got one heads, and 1 heads will be...
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll be enough for me, honestly. And then just looking at the rest of my board state, yeah, I'm just going to go get a Charmeleon out of my deck. Now I don't have to reveal it, but I'm going to. And then, honestly, getting 2 Charizards set up is just, yeah, I mean,
quite a board state.
Almost doesn't matter what else we've got going on. So we've got the Opal in the discard pile. Second energy going to be making its way onto this Charizard here on the bench. And then I could strafe for knockout, but I'm not sure that I want to put any other Pokemon in harm's way this turn, so I think I am fine. And then I will Battle Sense, though.
Okay.
And we look at the top 3, and we can discard 2, keep 1. I think we are going to sack the Charmander and the Toucannon, and then we're going to just Mysterious Wave, take the knockout with our Orbeetle.
Sounds good. I'm gonna go up with the Steelix V.
Seems good.
Attach a Metal Energy up here, and Raging Hammer for 30.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna get.
Seems good. There we go. Big, beautiful Steelix. That's definitely like the most intimidating looking Steelix I've ever seen.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. All right. We're going to draw for turn. Now, we have got... Let's see. This is pretty decent. All right. We've got Evolution Incense. We can go into our deck and just grab ourselves a second Charizard.
Alrighty.
And then... Go. Got 1 Fire Energy here, and we can just retreat into Charizard.
You have Leon in the discard pile?
I have Leon in hand. So then we play Leon and Royal Blaze for a one-hit knockout on the Steelix.
Wow.
And we hit for 180 damage times 2 with the fire weakness. That is pretty gnarly. The Charizards, I mean, I don't know how, but they've proven themselves to just be like, I think some of the best cards in these kits.
I think it's the high damage output plus the consistency.
High HP and the consistency.
Yeah. I can't do much of anything. See, I'll collect.
Yeah, we got Royal Blaze. All right. Yeah. So going into game 2. Absolutely. So best of luck in game 2.
I'll go
go first
again. Yeah.
Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. I've got a mulligan.
Alrighty.
Yeah. So you're gonna get that +1 bonus card.
1, 2, 3, and 4.
All right.
Now, how about you, Andrew? What decks are you looking forward to going into the...
They're going to say it's rigged here, bro. Got the Snorlax in my
No.
Chat's going to say rigged.
We have the Lugia start, too, funny enough.
Funny enough, we did both start our promos.
All right, I'll go ahead and draw my mulligan.
I'm excited about the Colossal deck. I want to see, you know, if Colossal can actually hold its own and do some things. I think that would be really cool. And I also am like really excited to just toy with like the other, you know, kind of single prize cards in the set. I'm really excited to toy with cards like you know, Trumbeak. Is Trumbeak playable at all? Scoop Up Net, things like that. Is Manectric playable at all with cards like Scoop Up Net?
Right.
Is Snorlax playable at all with cards like Scoop Up Net? Or is Marnie just too big of a presence? Is Charizard actually like a playable card? You know.
Yeah.
These are kind of questions that I have. You know, I think playing with obviously, you know. I also really love Orbeetle VMAX. I think Orbeetle VMAX is a cool card. Getting to ping those damage counters. You know, these are going to be things that.
Go ahead.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. These are going to be things that I'm looking at potentially.
Right.
So we've got our 2 Peaky Pecks, and then again, I think well, at this point, I could start body slamming like relatively quickly. So you know, because if I get a Trumbeak, you know, then So I think I will go commit. And we're going to Gormandize for 4. Which is such an insane way to start off your games.
Yeah. All right, let's see. You're going to go ahead and use Alistair.
Yep.
Draw 3 cards.
There's the supporter we were talking about.
Yes.
So we got there.
Wow, look at these options. I'm going to go ahead and...
Is it all energy?
Discard all energy. Discard fire energy. I will bench another Charmander and attach a lightning up to Lugia and gust for 40.
Wow, okay, sounds good. Turn 2, 40 damage. I mean, Snorlax
getting that little poke in there feels good.
Snorlax taking a little bit of heat. Okay. Draw. And now... okay, I mean, I guess I'm going...
You're going for the Gorman?
Probably just
or the body slam?
Yeah, I mean, do you call it... Is it wrong to call it Turbolax, bro? You know, when you say Turbolax, it makes me think that maybe it's a, you know, a laxative or something we're talking about. But if I get the turn 2 Snorlax, we can call it Turbolax, right, Chad? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Turn 2 Snorlax in pre-release format. Man, I've seen...
That is a scary attack.
I've seen standard decks that are not this consistent. All right, so we're going to go Charging Trumpet. Would you like to cut or anything?
No.
All right, yeah, we're going to look. Top 3. 1, 2, 3. No, nothing. All right.
Ooh,
so you're saying there's a chance now I'd have to...
I assume you have the second Trumbeak, so you're going to have to 2 energy off that 1 Trumbeak.
Exactly, yes. Precisely. If I hit 2 energy, then we can get in there. Let's see. All right, here we go. And Trumbeak number 2. Charging Trumpet. 1, 2.
No way.
No
way.
Turbolax.
Wow.
Okay, let's go. Turbolax getting in there. We've got the double XL on the second Trumbeak. Now, this is definitely an all-in strategy. I'm not even taking the knockout, but, you know.
But you do have that option, or that potential to paralyze.
Right. I haven't even played a supporter yet, which is absurd. So we can go energy onto the Snorlax, and then honestly I mean, it's just an absurd amount of options we have here. I think we just go and Sonya.
Wow.
Potentially I should have Sonya'd first, but I guess I was considering some other options. I could have Sonya'd and thinned. But I had some other options of things I might have wanted to do. So I think that's fine. We're gonna go with the All-Star, double Charmander setup again. That seemed to work for us last time. And then, do we actually want to even get our Orbeetle, or does our Orbeetle show up to play? Maybe Orbeetle didn't show up to play. Ooh. That's fine. And it would appear as if there's actually no other basic Pokemon to get out of my deck. So
wow.
I'm just gonna go. Okay. I'm just gonna go get Charmander.
Here we go.
I do have one more, basic in there, but
basic. Oh, it is basic Pokemon. Okay.
Yep. So we're gonna grab that, and then I have attached return. So we're just gonna go for the body slam.
Ooh.
Yep. 100 damage with the Snorlax, no paralysis.
Oh, that is huge. All right, let's see. We go up to 100. Turn. Ooh, we get a Charmeleon.
Good, right?
Here
we go. Yes,
yeah, there we go.
Very good.
This is what I was hoping to do last game.
Right.
And we'll just go ahead and gust for 40.
Sounds good. Put me to 80 damage. And then I will draw for turn. Okay. Now, at this point, I think we're going to go Fire Energy onto the Charmander, and we kind of know what it is. It's it's going to be some Charizard Wars coming down the line. So I think I can afford to bench the Delmise, though I don't think that I probably will end up attacking with it, just to have it. It is a 1 energy poke for 20 if that ends up becoming a thing. And then I'm just going to research the hand and draw 7 cards.
Once you dump that, you got the Bird Keeper and the Piggyback.
5, 6, 7. And of course, off this, we're just looking for Charmeleons and Charizards. That's what we want. So we do find a Charmeleon, so we'll evolve this. I've got the energy attachment that I played this turn. And we are going to just body slam for knockout.
Yep.
And take our prize.
All right, sounds good. So I'm going to go up with the Charmeleon.
Yep.
All right, let's go evolve into Charizard.
Got it.
The battle sensibility.
Oh yeah, we're just need to see some cards. Need to get set up. And Opal seems like the one.
Gonna go ahead and play it.
Okay.
2 coins. For each heads, I search card out of my deck.
Double heads.
Double heads.
That's exactly where you want to be. Very good. Now, what are you thinking off this search? What do you
I think I just want to see more cards.
Yeah.
So we're going to go with that. And... Whew, all right, I guess that's what I'm going for. All right, we'll see. Just for the interest. I'm going to get the Charmeleon. I'm also going to grab a Dan.
The Dan!
You do not have to show your cards with Opal. But...
You don't, but, for... chat to see kind of where your line of thinking is going. I can't really use that information against you in any way, so I kind of assume you're going to get more stuff to help set up that second Zard.
Yeah,
would be my assumption.
Let's see. All right, that goes in the discard pile, and then we'll go ahead and attach. And we do not have any Leon in the discard pile, so I'm going to go ahead and Royal Blaze for 100.
Seems good. Take the knockout. Zard Wars.
Here we go.
Zard Wars. I told you they were coming. And sure enough, here they are. I've got my own Zard to evolve. Now, I am on the attachment here, so, this is pretty tight race between us. Now, the big deal would be if I could actually find my Leon this turn.
If you find that Leon...
It's probably lights out.
Yep. It's probably game over here.
It's lights out. So, we will definitely use our Battle Sense is what we're doing, and we do not find the Leon.
All right.
So that's fine. I will sack these 2.
All right.
And keep this card, and then we do have to go energy here onto the Zard. And now I have to hope that you don't have Leon. That would be, that would also be very bad. So I think we're just going to Royal Blaze, yes, because our attachments are just in a very weird spot.
Yes.
As it is right now.
All right, we're going to go ahead and attach to the Charmeleon and use that battle sensibility.
Okay, now if you find Leon, then it's lights out.
I think I don't have much of a choice here. All right, discard these.
Because, you need that Zard,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
But can you Battle Sense twice?
Once during your turn. Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, you can. Yep. Yeah, it is. Yep.
All right, Battle Sense again.
Insane.
All right. Well, I definitely don't need the Charmander anymore, so that
Right.
can go. You know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
I
do
think
that, and
that
I'll go
makes
ahead and
sense.
bench that
Yep.
Ampharos B. I get to make you have to play kind of a 5-prize game.
Right, exactly.
And that feels really good. Let's see. All right, and have I played a supporter for turn? I have not, because I did the 2 battle sense.
Yeah, and you opaled last turn, right? And
Yeah.
you were trying to find the Leon, but you didn't find it.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and ban.
Yeah. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. There we go. 2 cards.
Oof. Alrighty, and then I am starting to get low on cards in deck. We got 7 left.
Even just that, the 6 card dig with a double battle sense. Even if you only get to use it 1 turn,
Yeah.
or 2 turns, it's still really impactful.
Right, absolutely. And then I'm gonna go ahead and Royal Blaze for 100 damage.
Charizard Wars. No way. All right, that's fine. We're gonna use. I think Alistair is like the less destructive card. So
Yeah.
if I want to dig at all, seems like that is the card to dig with. Or Beetle does not seem safe here, as just got another Zard ready to go.
You
So
just swing without a Leon.
let's see,
Take
we
a
need
knockout.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I dig 3 cards into that's fine. All right, we are going to Alistair for 1, 2, 3, and then we have to discard. I will discard the 2 cannon.
All right.
Seems fine. I'm gonna evolve into Charmeleon, and then we're going to attach a fire energy to our bench Charmeleon.
Yep.
And I'm just gonna use Royal Blaze there for 100, and knock out the active.
All right. Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as well. So first we are going to attach there, and then check some things out. You know what? I'm just gonna hold steady and Royal Blaze for knockout.
Yeah. Seems good. Now I think the Charizard Wars have just been working out in my favor, man. Got the energy, and we've got the Leon now.
No.
I know. And now you have the Leon.
I have Leon in my hand. Yep.
So now we get the knockout with Royal Blaze.
Yep.
And now a single Ampharos. I can't knock it out, but I can deal 150 damage next turn. You will get to confuse though.
Yes. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead.
Could keep you in the game, and I did have to research my bird keeper. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and opal.
Yep.
See what I get. 2 tails.
ooh,
The downside of opal, we haven't seen the 2 tails yet in this series, in
We have
in these
not.
games today.
we
so
have not.
that is the cautionary tale of the opal. I'm not sure if it
Yes.
would save me here anyway, but certainly something you have to be careful of when you're playing a card like that. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass.
Okay. Then I will draw. Now I am. Actually, you could win via deck out. It's a 50-50 shot. That's your win con. Is deck out. Yep.
Let's see.
Because I'm going to Royal Blaze right here.
For 150, right?
150, and I have a single card left in my deck. And
Yeah. All right. Now see, this would have been interesting. I have this Clefairy in my hand, so if I had some way to get 2 energy on it, I could have Royal Blazed you
that would have been
on the
insane.
Leon turn.
A 50-50 shot, right? A 50-50 shot.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. We are gonna go ahead and attach a metal, and I will Leon. It'll do 30 more damage, but that ultimately probably won't matter too much with
Right.
the math. And yeah, we're gonna Dazzle Blast, do 50 damage, and confuse.
And confused. All right, now this is my last card in my deck. I have no way to replenish my deck. I wish that it was a grass Pokemon because I could just
Yeah.
wake it up, but we can't do that either. So we knew it was coming down to this. All right, are we going to game 3? Royal Blaze. And it's a Tails. That means we're going to game 3.
Yep. We'll go ahead and pass.
Let's go, Tails.
Go.
There we go. Yep.
Yep.
Just getting the Delmines up. All right, best of luck, Nick.
Yep.
We'll take our bonus. And we're going to draw for turn.
Okay, Singleton Charmander up front.
Single Charmander. I will bench Charmander as we were.
Yes, just drew for turn. So I am going to start with a Sonia.
Yep.
Search 2 basic Pokemon out of my deck. Clearly I'm not in desperate need for energy with a 20 energy deck. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and grab a Charmander and the Clefairy. I'd like to see the opportunity late game, instead of having to build up a whole Charizard, get to maybe swing in with Mini Metronome once I've got that Leon in the discard pile.
Right. Looks good. The Clefairy, dude. Yes. I would love to see some Clefairy Spice this game. That'd be insane.
Absolutely. All right, and then I'm also going to go ahead and... yeah, we're going to quick ball, grab that. Oh, she is. Ampharos V. It felt really good last game.
I think so.
I think that just having that out, getting the early Dazzle Blast seems like a really good way to kind of slow down your, slow down the prize trade a bit.
Right.
Give me a chance to set up. You have more Pokemon, and you have the Trumbeaks to accelerate energy. I got to kind of grind out one energy at a time, and I gotta dig through all those energy to get the Charizard. So
exactly.
Feels good to kind of get that going. And I'm gonna go ahead, attach to the Charmander, and collect.
Okay. Now the early collect, definitely not to be underestimated. I'm gonna go and attach Fire Energy to Delmise, and we're just going to hook for 20.
All right, sounds good.
Yep. That's
Easy
damage
peasy.
in play. And you know what? It's it's not exactly the most explosive start on our side, but
let's go ahead and Opal.
Okay.
Oh,
Double tails.
Double tails.
Oof.
Hate to see it. All right.
Yeah, especially when you would like to see some Charmeleons, I'm sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
We'll go ahead and attach a Lightning Energy to Ampharos and collect again.
Sounds good. We're gonna draw our card, and oh boy, yeah, oh boy, yeah. I mean, we definitely have to. I guess I could like cheese an energy attachment by going somewhere else if I make this play instead. Which
you do have
seems
that Trumbeak
fine.
as an option to.
Yeah, potentially get some extra energy. I'm just like trying to think to myself if this is something that I need to save. It probably is something that I need to save. So obviously Special Anchor takes the knockouts. I don't think you're going to be returning my knockouts personally. So I think we're just going to go here and Special Anchor, take the knockout, 60 damage. I don't think you're returning it. So even though I do think you probably will be confusing me though.
Yes.
That would be what I'm thinking is going to happen here.
I'm going to start with an Alistair. Draw 3.
Yep.
Discard card. Go ahead and discard your Lightning Energy.
That's not the Pokemon I meant to grab there.
Oh, if I had a Pikachu VMAX, I'd love to see you try to get through that thing.
We meant to grab Ampharos. Yes, very good.
Yeah, and we'll attach a Lightning to the Ampharos.
Okay.
Then, let's see. I think that's it. We'll go ahead and Dazzle Blast for 50.
All right, and Confused.
Yep. Seems
good. Unfortunate. We'd love to see the Special Grass Energy now. That'd be great.
Oh, yes, that is true.
We got Peaky Peck. We've got Charmander. So for 3, you're doing 120, and what now?
30 damage to everything on your bench that already has damage counters on it.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. That's not as devastating, but still not good for me. We're going to attach an energy to Charmander, and I think I more or less have to go in and attempt 60. I think that seems good. So we're going to try for the Special Anchor there, and we do get hits. So 60 damage. It's pretty good for Delmise. It's fine, even though Delmise is probably going to go down this turn. Then I am going to need some spice out of the deck, though. We're going to need maybe even my Gourmandize, Snorlax, anything really.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and attach a fire to the Clefairy. Let's see. Do I want to... So you can't get a Charizard out this turn.
Cannot.
Yeah. So I actually think I'm going to go ahead and Leon.
Sure.
and Dazzle Blast for knockout.
Yeah, I think that seems good.
I will say something that's frustrating is they had the opportunity to kind of power creep the old Professor Kui card.
Yeah.
And the fact that this doesn't draw you anything, 30 damage is very nice, but not getting to see any extra cards when you play a supporter feels kind of bad.
Right. All right, I've got Charmeleon here on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to attach a Fire Energy to my bench Charmeleon and collect for 1.
All right.
Okay.
Let's see. Go ahead. I think I'm just going to go ahead and touch a Metal Energy up here.
Sure.
And we'll damage and spark for knockout.
Seems good. They're going to promote Charmeleon. Draw for turn. And we've got an interesting turn coming up. Okay, we need to reach. So, pretty good odds of hitting what I need, but not perfect odds. So let's see what we can do. First and foremost, we are going to. Now, I need a Leon in the discard to knock you out, but I don't need to play Leon. Is something, right? Yes, because 150 plus 60, right?
210. Yep.
Yep. Okay. So that's correct. So we're gonna go Battle Sense. We're going to discard those. Seems fine.
Charizard and okay.
Yep. And then we're going to go there. We're gonna put Snorlax down. I'm going to use Trumbeak.
Okay.
Charging Trumpet, top 3.
Yeah. Just check
2, 3. Insane value off of Charging
3?
Trumpet. 3.
3 energy.
For 3
energy.
energy.
Oh my goodness.
And I think all 3 of those are going on to the Trumbeak. And then I'm going to play Leon from my hand.
Wow.
Royal Blaze.
All right.
That.
Whew. All right.
I know. If chat's been watching my hand evolve over the last couple turns, it was like I had the Charizard in my hand from I had the Charizard Leon from my opening hand, and then all I was missing was the Charmeleon. And literally last turn, as it promoted my Charmander, I top decked the Charmeleon and was like, all right, we have a chance. You know.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. And Opal.
Yep.
I got 1 heads.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and take it. Don't think I have much of an option. Just go with the Charmeleon there. I'm not sure I can really do much to get out of this.
The Charizard Wars, dude.
The Charizard just hits so hard.
It's so hard for 2 energy. It's so insane. 170 HP.
Right. So this game is, you got 1 prize left. This game is essentially over. But you know what? We're going to see if we can do it. We're going to see if we can hit you back.
Swing with the Clefairy, dude.
Yes. All right. So it is flip coin. If heads, choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack.
Yep. Tails.
No.
Yep. And we've got the Royal Blaze for game and GG's. Yep.
As well.
Yep.
Now, other Charizard was prized.
Tough. That was very exciting though. Game 2 I think was really tight. Very exciting to watch. For sure. Game 3, I mean, the explosive plays. This deck was nuts. I have to say.
The flat Charizard, and you have that 2 cannon for energy support, and the Gormandeyes made it. It just rounded out the deck so perfectly.
I think so. And this was essentially a glorified kit deck, is just what it was.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just the Snorlax with
the
Charizard. And the Trumbeak ran very hot. I did get to use Orbeetle a little bit, which I thought was fun.
Yeah.
And I liked getting to see, the Ampharos won you that game too.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
And the Steelix lost you game 1.
Oh yeah. It's frustrating because you mentioned earlier that kind of in these pre-release formats, what's interesting about the more recent kits is your promo doesn't tell you what other cards you're gonna get. So your deck might not be related at all to what pre-release card you get. But kind of the mismatch of 2 random stage 1, stage 2 lines kind of ended up hurting me, having the Cramorant in there.
Right.
It ended up taking up so many of the potentially playable cards that I had. I wasn't really able to build a well fleshed out deck that could kind of synergize with each other because, you need the bench spaces for the Charmanders to build up into the Charizard, but then you also need
bench space for the Arracuda. Well, the Cramorant deck I think is very demanding in its own right. It demands that you have draw power. It demands that you have bench space for your Arracudas. You know, I've gotten it to work a couple of times. When it does work, it's a lot of fun. It's very explosive. But I mean, you do have to like draw into your Nessas back-to-back turns. You know, you like to have a little bit of, you know, you like to get your energy onto your Cramorants relatively quickly. And then it only has 110 HP. The 170 HP of Charizard. I have to say the Charizard does feel like the best line in the set. It's a 2 energy attack, has, you know, the upward potential of 180, which is so insane for 2 energy, and you have the draw power, you know, with Charizard's Battle Sense. Is it Battle Sense or Battle Sense ability? Yeah, to be able to actually find that copy of Leon in your deck. So I have to say this was a lot of fun.
Yes,
and thank you again, Nick, for joining us today.
Happy to be here.
Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. That's it. 2 build and battle kits twice. So we did 4 kits today. We did 2 best of 3 series. Those were good games for sure, and I had a lot of fun doing this. We're gonna be back with some more tabletop. I'm actually going to talk to Nick. We might be able to organize a time to do some tabletop Vivid Voltage standard testing.
That sounds fun.
The upcoming couple of weeks. And I'm also talking to some other people. We're talking about doing some tabletop simulator stuff. So we're going to get some next format testing available for you guys very soon. So that's something we've got on the agenda as well. Also going to sprinkle in a couple of normal Pokemon Trading Card Game Online streams this week. But today, a little bit of a short stream because I'm going to be just cranking out YouTube videos. We've got to work on some YouTube stuff, get that all up and running. So thank you guys all so much for watching the stream. Make sure to check out FullGripGames.com, of course, for those Vivid Voltage pre-orders, and of course supporting the shop of Full Grip Games directly supports the content I create here on Tricky Jim. Make sure to check out FullGripCodes.com for Vivid Voltage Pokemon Trading Card Game Online code pre-orders. So yeah, that's it. We've got some exciting stuff coming up this week. Make sure to stay tuned. 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're going to be starting 9 a.m. Eastern time. Go vote. Everybody go vote. Vote, vote, vote. You can vote early a lot of places.
Pants off.
I've already voted. Natalie's already voted. Nick's already voted. Go vote. So definitely today, tomorrow, I'm going to be preaching that. Go vote. Make your voice heard. So thank you guys all so much for hanging out with us today. You guys all have a most busted evening. And we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.